Now, concept is, in computer technology, whatever you take, information technology means we are trying to automate some manual process into automatic process. Because manually, if you do anything, even we put so many efforts, but still we can't expect 100% of accuracy. That's why we are going for computerization, that is nothing but automation. That is, manually whatever you are doing, you are feeding in terms of instructions to the system, and we are expecting the same thing with 100% of accuracy, with great speed and with vast memory. That is computerization we are expecting, right? So this is called automation. Now, C, C++, Java, Fortran, Pascal, COBOL, whatever you take, all these are meant for automating some process. So point is, significance of each and every technology is quite different. That's why one technology cannot be used for every kind of automation. C, C++ embedded systems purpose is different, Java purpose is different, VC++ purpose is different. Just like that, SAP purpose is also quite different. And SAP is a software technology which is used to automate only one thing, that is business process. Point is, whatever the business we are maintaining normally, that business we are going to do automatically, and that is what we have to see right now. But thing is, if you really want to understand ABAP, first of all we need to understand SAP, and if you want to understand SAP, first of all we need to understand business automation, and to understand that we need to understand the problem with manual process of a business. So we will start from that. Now I'm just trying to tell you about some business process. If you take this business process from the diagram, what you see, that is legacy scenario of a business concept. Let us take a Ranbaxy pharmaceutical company or a JK Cements or something like this. Every company, every business organization or any enterprise can be divided into number of units actually. And like sales department, finance department, production department, quality department, etc., etc., etc. All these things are called business units, or you may call it as resources. That means one business activity has distributed into number of activities. Now point is, in manual process, all these teams are working separately, but they are sharing data among them, since within one particular department all the business cannot be done. So finance people will do their own work, sales people, material people, marketing people will do their own work, and they are passing the data, processing the data, sharing the information. This happens manually. But already I told you, whenever you are doing something manually, you can't expect 100% accuracy. That is a problem with this kind of business. And one more problem with this one is, whenever different teams are maintaining the same data of same organization, definitely there might be inconsistency of the data, redundancy of the data, duplications of data. That is one problem. That is because of decentralized database. So every information, whenever you are doing something, some activity is performed, the effect of that, the result of that, you must have to pass to other team. For example, marketing team did some marketing, and if they committed anything, they have to inform that information to warehousing point. Warehousing people have to inform to production to some raw material people to finance people. This kind of interaction must be done for every kind of activation. So whenever you are going through this kind of process, if there is any mistake happened because of manual process, the total process will be gone off. That's why to resolve that, we are going to a concept called ERP. And you know, I guess ERP stands for Enterprise
Resource Planning.
Yes, and you know,
Enterprise Resource
Planning, exactly. And in SAP, each and every word is self-describing word. And you know, the self-describing word means the meaning. Planning means the purpose of planning is nothing but integration. So whenever you say integration, someone will ask you, among what you are doing integration? Among what? Among resources. And resources means, you know, money, manpower, materials, manufacturing, production, HR, sales, warehousing, all these things. And these resources are belongs to one enterprise. So that is nothing but organization. That means ERP is a theoretical set of rules which is saying that if you follow the rules of ERP, you can maintain integration among all these units of an organization. That is ERP. Okay, fine. ERP is specifying everything like this. Now, once ERP is done, next, what is the effect of ERP? You must have to decide. If you follow ERP rules and if you implement ERP rules, you can expect this one. After ERP, this kind of tight integration you can expect. So technically, if you want to discuss before ERP, you know that is called decentralized database. So database is not centralized. That's why everyone has to share the memory, share the information, pass the data, processing the data. But now after ERP, the main concept of ERP is technically centralized database. The total data will be maintained in one centrally integrated database. This sales department, finance department, HR department, production department, all these will be integrated to that database. And the advantage, you know that. Whenever it is centralized, whenever you did something, if you click on commit button, that will be affected into integrated database, and that result will be automatically affected into corresponding teams, this one. So in your SAP project, we are trying to achieve that particular effect only. Okay. Next, results of integration you can expect, sir. If there is no integration, what you have to do, instead of concentrating on your business process, you have to concentrate on that complete data processing and all these things only. Now data is processing automatically. Now you can completely happily you can focus on your own business process. And second one is, there will be no duplications of data and you can expect maximum consistency. And corporate consolidation, managerial control, okay, all these things. And technically this is one important thing, elimination of interfaces. Because if different units of one company maintained in different technologies, suppose sales in one computer technology and and distribution in another technology and production is in another technology, if you maintain, yes, we can do that. Integration also we can do that. But whenever data to be processed from one unit to another unit, what you have to do, you have to concentrate on passing the data, mapping the data from one technology to another technology. And that can be happened through interfaces. So because of integrating with the same technology, same domain, same notation, there is no need of interface. Data can be automatically sent, there is no need of conversion. So this kind of so many advantages we can expect through ERP. And still ERP is a theory, and ERP theory can be implemented by so many technologies like SAP, BON, JD Edwards, PeopleSoft, Oracle Financials. Like that there are so many. But among all of them, SAP occupied number one place in ERP sector. 85% of clients are going for SAP currently because of so many reasons. We will see one by one. And you know, before learning any kind of technology, you have to clear about two things. One is what is the technology, what is the need of the technology. Now we have discussed about what is the need of SAP, and if anyone asks you what is SAP, simply you have to say SAP is an ERP package. And if anyone asks you what is the purpose of ERP package, simply you can say SAP is an ERP package which is used to automate a business. And automation means maintaining tight integration among all units of a company. So in SAP, if you join in any company like IBM, TCS, Wipro or Capgemini, any company, you are doing SAP project means some companies like JK Cements, Ranbaxy, Procter & Gamble and Hindustan Petroleum, this kind of companies comes to your software development company, and you will be doing automation for that companies actually. So while we are doing this kind of automation for a company like JK Cements and Ranbaxy, who will be there in your SAP project and what is the full form of SAP, we will see right now. Okay, right. What is SAP? And SAP full form is Systems, Applications and Products in Data Processing. You know, this is also self-describing word. In data processing means while you are concentrating on automation of a business. Data processing means here you have to understand data processing with automation. So while you are maintaining data processing in automation, we need three teams. First team is called systems. This is first team. And one more team is having applications. This is one more team. And there is one more team called products. That is third team. So point is, in SAP project there will be three types of people: systems, applications and products. Yes, you came for demo. Now if you want to go to SAP, I told you already there will be so many modules, and now you can belongs to any one of this team. Now what is that particular corresponding one for you based on your educational qualification? I will try to tell you right now. And before that, we need to know roles and responsibilities of systems people, applications people and products people. We will see one by one.
Okay.
Yes, if you see here, I told you already SAP means systems, applications and products in data
Database.
processing. Okay. Now any project if you do, not only in SAP, anywhere you do project, there will be two divisions basically. One is analyzation part, second one is development part. Here also in SAP, your total project can be divided into two groups. One is functional consultants and second one is technical consultants.
Console.
Now first we will discuss about functional consultant. What is the purpose of this one? Okay. Assume that we have a company like IBM, sir, here. Suppose you have a software development company, IBM. Okay, fine. Now, IBM is doing project means there must be a concept of some software development. Any one of the company like I told you already, JK Cements or Ranbaxy or something like this is coming for you. Okay, JK Cements is coming to you. Now, JK Cements is the client for IBM company. Whenever project is started, IBM people will ask, please give your requirements. And if you remember in the first screen we have discussed, there are so many units in your company. So JK Cements is also having so many units. So many units in the sense marketing, production, quality, like that. Now from each and every team, one by one person comes to IBM and they are starting to explain their problems. Now Vinod is a person who is having MBA HR and he knows everything about HR. But from JK Cements, some person came with marketing scenarios. He is trying to explain marketing scenarios to Vinod, but Vinod cannot understand marketing scenarios because Vinod is from HR background. That's why for marketing person to understand marketing scenarios, IBM have to maintain one more person like Jay and who is having some background with marketing. So point is, whenever client is coming with his own business requirements into the software development company, there should be a separate team who can understand that business requirements like that is material management, production planning, sales and distribution, human resources, FI, finance, controlling, warehouse management, etc., etc., etc. So from JK Cements, if marketing person comes, I will find out the person among these functional consultants who can understand marketing. So SD means sales and distribution, I told you. So this person will attend to the client and he will take the requirements and he will prepare this one that is called functional specifications. So he is analyzing the requirement of the client and that requirement is given to this particular functional people, and that functional people are analyzing that and they are preparing the document functional specification. In that specification he clearly mentioned that what he is expecting. Maximum in through any programming language what we can expect, sir? Backend, front end, application. Backend means database tables, application means programs, and front end means GUIs. Now he will write that point on paper. That means I need a database table, I need a screen, I need a program like this. That means functional people know what to do, but they don't know how to do because they are not technical people. That's why they are preparing functional specification. Those are given to one more team called ABAP consultants. And we are communicating together through English language, and in SAP there is one and only programming language to develop any kind of this one which is in terms of functional specification. That language is called ABAP only. And because ABAP people knows only one thing, that is how to do. That's why all the functional specifications prepared by functional people will be given to ABAP team. ABAP people will develop. So these people analyze everything, these people develop everything. Done. But see, if you want to analyze or configure or navigate or any creation or anything if you want to do, first of all, there must be um, a computer system along with software, hardware, installations, network, and everything should be there. But either functional people or ABAP people doesn't know how to install SAP and how to maintain system and all these things, sir. That's why there is one more team involved in your SAP project, which is maintained by your software development company called Basis Consultants. These are like network administrators, sir. So whenever like a software development company like IBM wants to start a SAP project, first of all they will recruit basis people. Basis people set up the total systems, installations, landscapes. Whenever consultants joined, he will allocate the systems to them, and all the kind of software and hardware backups will be provided by basis consultants. Now once basis consultants set up the network, functional people comes and they are going to prepare specifications analyzed from client, and that will be given to final person, that is ABAP. And ABAP team is going to develop all these things. This is the point happens. I told you these are the three teams. Now how to justify systems, applications and products in data processing. Data processing means while IBM company doing project for JK Cements, that is automating the project for JK Cements, we need systems, that is nothing but basis people. We need applications, that is ABAP people. We need products, that is functional people. So these are the three different types of teams. Now as per your education background and as per your interest, you can go for corresponding module. And since you said you are interested in the programming language, there is one and only programming language in SAP, that is called ABAP. The team of ABAPers are called programmers. Okay, right. Now this three types we can discuss later. Now ABAP full form is Advanced Business Application Programming Language. So Advanced Business Application Programming Language. So you can see here itself only system is saying something about this language. It is
Yes.
an advanced programming language for business applications. So ABAP itself is saying that I have been developed for business applications. So in this programming language, from data type variable to all advanced topics, we are going to discuss how we are going to develop the objects which are related to a business application. Understand, sir? Right. So now ABAP is fourth generation programming language. So all three generation languages, you know that being an electronics person, that is first generation is machine level language, second generation is you know that 8085, 8086 microprocessor programming languages, third generation is high level languages, and ABAP is fourth generation language. Fourth generation language means, see, generation to generation, so logic will not be changed, but syntax and semantics and way of writing program and complexity of the writing the program will be automatically decreased. That means in third generation itself only you are writing programs very easily. So now you can guess in fourth generation programming language you can write the programs very easily. That only ABAP is, I told you already, it's a business language. We have to focus on business applications. Once again, of course we are working for business applications, but we are not doing any business. We are technical people. We remains every time, anytime as a technical people only. But still we are writing programs for business people. That's the difference. Okay, fine. Now regarding ABAP, if you want to discuss right now, only simple thing. That is, whenever ABAPer prepares a resume or a CV, and whenever you go for any consultancy, first of all they will ask you, are you aware about these RISEF concepts? What are these? We have to see right now. That means I just am taking this as an opportunity to tell you that during this particular total online class session, what are the contents I am going to cover, and you too have some idea by clearing this particular total concepts. Okay, this kind of objects we have in SAP ABAP, this kind of things only we can do in ABAP. That means nothing but contents of ABAP I am trying to tell you. These are the things only will be covered in this total duration. Please try to fix with this. Okay. Now, one more thing. Anytime you do any kind of project, there will be three things you can divide. One is front end, nothing but GUI, back end, nothing but database, and third one is programs, applications. So here also in ABAP, whatever you are trying to discuss, that should be comes under any one of these three. We are going to discuss one by one. See, first thing is,
I didn't heard here, sir. What three concepts?
sorry,
Three names you pronounced there. I didn't heard.
no, yeah, simply three things. Three things are nothing but front end, back end, and processing. Front end means
Okay.
GUI, right? Back end means database. Processing means programs. So all the contents of ABAP can be divided into these three only. Now I am explaining one by one. See, back end means in SAP, database tables can be created by using a tool called data dictionary. So this is a tool, and this is the first topic we are going to discuss in our course, data dictionary. It's a tool, sir. And in the tool we will discuss how to create database in SAP, how to manage data in database. Roughly in our normal language, you can call it as backend. Okay. And this is front end. That means in SAP, we can create GUI for our all ABAP programs by using a concept called dialog programming. In SAP, dialoguing means interacting with screens is called dialoguing. And this is database. Okay, one is back end, one is front end. Okay, done. Now remaining things. First one, R. First topic with ABAP. R stands for reports. So being an ABAPer, if you go for any project, your basic role will be creating reports. Okay, report is a concept. I can put a heading and I can try to explain how to generate report and how to write the program and all these things. But without knowing the purpose of report and how it is related to your normal business, we have to understand. See, from your childhood days, you may not doing some project, some business, but definitely you can observe, you might have observed so many businesses. Now based on that experience, I am trying to explain you this. Reports means internal documents of an organization. For example, one salesperson is doing some sales activities. His sales manager comes at the evening. He asked his team, what about the sales? Now what those people will do? From morning to evening, whatever they sold, they will write on a paper and they will give that paper. Now sales manager, what he will do? Yesterday's sales paper and today's sales report he will take, and accordingly can understand whether our business is going for loss or gain. Now second one is he can just plan for tomorrow's this one. Something like that means reports are nothing but analyzing day-to-day transactions of your business. That's why that internal document which is used for internal purpose of an organization is called report. And from your childhood days, you might have seen your progress report. On that, what you are doing? You are displaying all the marks and you are just checking whether you are improving or not. And these reports are also called as lists. And there is an advanced topic for reports is called ALV reports. ALV reports means some small little bit advanced topic for ALV reports. Something like report and you take a white paper and you type something and you write something. That is a normal report. But if you take a white paper and if you draw some lines along with colors, sketch pencils, if you decorate this, that is called ALV reports. Okay. But all this together, okay, internal documents of an organization, that is reports. Okay, that means internal means what, sir? These documents we are not going to share to any outside person. That's why this is reports are called internal documents. Okay, next, F. F stands for forms, and this is opposite to reports, sir. Forms means these are called external documents. Suppose sales order, purchase order, request for quotation, invoice, bill, check, drafts, railway tickets, bus tickets, all these things are what? Organizations are preparing those documents and they are giving the document on a printed paper and that printed paper giving to outside person. That is called this one. Suppose if you pay some amount for Technopad, after that they are giving say a receipt to you. That receipt is also called forms. Ante these are the documents which you are typing on a paper, and that printed format you are giving to outside person, that is called forms. And in forms we have two topics, scripts and smart forms. Earlier SAP used scripts, but currently we are working with smart forms. So we are going to discuss both. Smart forms is the easiest way of scripts, but both we will discuss. So reports is internal documents, forms is external documents. Understand, sir?
Yes.
Next, E. E stands for enhancements. Enhancements means, see, enhancement is a general English word, sir. Enhancement means adding extra logic to the existing one without affecting, but that is called enhancement. So how it is related to our SAP? See, I already told you SAP occupied number one place in ERP sector. First one is, there are some reasons because of that. One is SAP is a ready-made package. Second one is SAP supports database independency. And in SAP ABAP program, if you write logic, through that single type of logic, you can connect to any type of database. That is called database independency. Now, SAP is a ready-made package. And in 1972, 5 people came out of IBM and they started to develop SAP ABAP, SAP package on behalf of a company, SAP AG. And that is a Germany-based company. So in Germany-based company, so they have developed everything. They took almost 20 years of time, 18 years of time to come with full-fledged version of SAP. That means they didn't create only SAP software. They developed programs, screens, transactions, so many things, database tables, etc. for SD, MM, PP, HR modules. And they have integrated also. That means right now, today, if you install SAP, it comes with so many thousands of tables, programs and transactions and everything, sir. So in real time also we are going to use all these things. That is a one major advantage with SAP training. Whatever the tables, whatever the screens we are discussing, we are interacting here, we are practicing here, same tables, same transactions, same programs we are going to use in real time. Now, simple point I would like to tell you, in real time, being an ABAPer, whenever you got a requirement, first of all, we should not write that program. First of all, we need to check whether that program is already developed by SAP or not. If it is not developed there, then only you have to develop your thing. If it is already there, you can just pick it, you test it, give it back to end user. So in SAP there will be two types of objects. One is standard object, second one is custom object. Standard and a predefined object, custom means developed by developers like us. Now there is one more thing between this standard and customized. That is, I have a requirement and I found a program in SAP package, and in that particular package I seen a program. Okay, that program is suits my requirement, but it is fulfilling only 95% of my requirement. So I cannot convince my end user. At that time, SAP is allowing you to add extra 5% of logic to that particular standard program through a concept called enhancement. So why enhancement? Since if you write some problematic logic to the particular standard one, that also will get disturbed. That's why SAP is saying please add extra logic without disturbing the existing one. That's why this concept is called enhancements. And that can be done by using some concepts in SAP ABAP, that is called user exits, customer exits and baddies. These are the three different topics in enhancements. That's it. Next, conversions. This is also very mandatory concept for SAP persons, SAP ABAP. See, conversions means you can guess very easily. Suppose till today I am in a rented flat, and tomorrow I am just moving to my own flat. Moving means what? I don't move alone, right? I have to shift the total furniture from my old flat to new flat. Then from tomorrow onwards I will start a new life with that new furniture in the new flat actually. In the same way, whenever IBM company starts a project for JK Cements, after completion of the total project, this particular system has to dump the total data from that old old JK Cement system into new SAP JK Cement system. That is called conversions or migrations, uploadings, whatever you call. And that is going to be done by two concepts in SAP. Being an ABAPer, we do that is called either BDC or LSMW. What is the difference between them? That we will see in the classes. These two comes under conversions. And last one is I. I stands for interface. So interface means, I guess you know that being an electronics guy, if you want to pass anything from one terminal to another terminal or one domain to another domain, we are using some containers. Those are called interfaces, right? So, okay. But interfaces can transfer the data in two different modes, asynchronous mode and synchronous mode. So many times we need to transfer the data from one server to another server, sir. At that time we need to create interfaces. But I told you already, interfaces are two types. One can transfer in asynchronous mode, second one is synchronous mode. Asynchronous means irrespective of the partner status, if I keep on sending the data, that is called asynchronous process. Synchronous means I will send first record and I will wait for my partner's acknowledgement back. Once I got acknowledgement back from my customer client, then only I will send second record. So your partner system and your system will be both in the sync. That's what that is called synchronous data transfer. And in SAP, RFC and BAPI both are used for synchronous data transfer, and ALE IDOCS is used for asynchronous data transfer. And generally, you might have seen, generally people used to say ABAP CA. This concept comes under CSA. CA means cross applications,
Okay.
right? Okay. Now, these are the contents we are going to cover, of course, along with debugging and all these things. One more point is, SAP ABAP was developed as initially procedural type programming language, sir. But later it was enhanced to object oriented. That's why we are going to check with this kind of concept also. That is ABAP with object oriented concepts. How ABAP is supporting OOPS concepts, all these things we are going to discuss. Understand, sir? So
Yes, yes.
these are the concepts we are going to cover actually. Now, if you have any doubts, you can just let me know that, please. This is from my side, and as a first demo.